Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where we are almost done with building this here. They're up to this point here, they just need to put these 4 in to be done here. I am actually raising this up higher because I want to go and put the pipe on the top of this one instead. I'm going to put the pipe here, like that. Mainly because I want it to be like up. I don't want it to be here on the ground, basically. So I want it to be up there to start with. And yeah, I think that we're going to try. I don't know if I can build something here that's going to sweep out to it because it's going to look weird. But I'm going to try and build like an archway between the two. Then said this one will be down a little bit more, and then this one will be down a little bit more, and it will pour along. So I think I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know. I do not know, but we will figure it out. All I know is that I need to figure out exactly where the other end of this goes and put in a thing that's tall enough for it. So let's do. No, this is not the thing we want to use, but then it's 2, isn't it? Is it 2? I think it's 2. Might be 1. Might be 1. I think it's 1. Yes, put 1 in. Oop. And then if we put the pipe in, yeah, nope, that one. Oop. That is correct. It won't build on top of that because that's not solid enough for it. It needs to be put on a solid block. Oop. Okay. So that's where we want to have the first edge of the tower. So let's go down here. We do have a contaminated beaver because I messed up and I let beavers come up here when the bad tide was happening, so they got infected. They don't get infected now with the good and bad mixed, but they do in the bad tide mix as well. I've also changed a lot down the other side, but I will show you that later. What I want to do is I want to blow this up. So this is where it's going to go, here. So we want to go 3 there, we want to go 3 there, and then we want to go 3 here. That's the size of our towers. That's how we're doing the towers. So I want to blow them up so they're down to this level here so we can do things. I'm going to, I think, fill them so they'll be solid inside. I'm also going to literally just mark resources for demolition here, because I don't want to have to wait for a woodcutter to do its thing there. Speed up time here. So yeah, I think we're gonna do this so that it's technically a 5x5. But as I said before, I think we're going to have. So we'll have the edge here, edge there, but then this edge will be this tall. Will it be? It'll be however tall it is, but this side will be maybe 3 lower. So the water pours into this one, and then it pours out, pours that 3 lower down to here. And then the next one, and it just drops down every single time. I think that's going to be kind of the idea. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but we will figure it out. We will figure it out. Oh, we have enough beaver that's unwell. Uh-oh. Oh no! Stop! Oh, it's a bit late now. It's a bit late. You might as well continue. So yeah, our river is fully contaminated right now because I had to change some things up and I had to do some drastic things over here. Look at this. Look at this. I've been doing this whilst the other stuff's been going on. So I moved these out by 1 more. You need a 6 wide gap for these sources to work really. And if I seal this off, it doesn't work. It still floods. But what was happening was the bad tide was coming and flooding this area here, which was really screwing things up for us. So that was a major problem. Oh yeah, they're ready to explode. Pop it up. They're ready to explode. Try again. Yeah, awesome. Because I want to seal this area in here as well. Because I don't want the contamination coming across here. So yeah, that's the plan for this here. So we'll do this. We'll seal this off over here. This should be fantastic and wonderful. And then we will. I probably need to get rid of that block there, but I'm not sure if I need to or not. I don't know if it will leak out that way. Fill those in with dirt, and then we've got some green area here for stuff, and then I need to do something back here. And I need to have a system. I want to put floodgates here, and then during the bad tide they open, and these close, so the bad tide comes this way and sits in a pool, but has the overflow, like this great big overflow here. And then when the good tide comes along, it seals these and opens this. And then seals all the bad water away here, and some bad water will go down the river. I am not fussed about that. We could use a trigger. I did say this in the comments of the previous episode. It was asked that we could seal it off using a trigger. We have the trigger mod. We could have a trigger set in here and go, hey, if contamination reaches a certain point, then open these and don't worry about it. But I kind of want to keep as much bad water in this reservoir as possible and pump it out, because we don't have that many bad tides. So we want to be running this dry of bad water all the time. So basically it fills with bad water and goes. We could extend this as well, which I probably will do. We'll probably extend this right away along and have like a nice big long pool full of bad water. And then we'll just go, hey, here, when you're good to bad, a little bit of bad tide will go down this river here. But because of the amount of bad water compared to good water, it won't be bad. It won't be terrible. So this is bad because I think for about 5 or 6 days, it was just flowing down here. And also water can't really flow out the end here very well because it's mostly flowing out here. So we need to fix this. But there's no way for us to get down here to do it. I also don't know if I want to blow this up down and put levees in, or put I don't think I need triple floodgates on here because of the size of it. This ship we need like single floodgates or something here, which will just seal off. Well, not even single floodgates. We just need to let it overflow. And we need floodgates here just to seal this off and let the water go that way. So that'll work. But I need a way to do that. So we're going to have to platform across here. So that we can actually get here to build floodgates. So let's do that. Let's do that whilst this is going on here. So let's build floodgates there. There should be 6 of them. Okay, this wants to be changed. So let's destroy that. That's too far from a district. I'm just going to destroy that. That's fine. And then I'm going to grab a triple levee there. And we put one there. And we put one there. And I might come in and take that out there. I'm not sure. Not sure, but that should seal all the land in here, and then we want to seal off this here like that. And that should be enough to let the water all out in one go. I think, I don't know how big that actually is. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's letting 16 meters cubic meters a second out, and obviously this is 3D, but it's never going to all that. So I'm hoping that'll work. I'm hoping we will see. We will see. And then what I want to do is I think I can't remember which one I synchronized here. Was it that one? For some bizarre reason, let's unset all that stuff. Hold on. Don't worry about that. Don't do any of that. The end one. When a drought starts, I want you to seal off because I don't want the water coming back this way. When a drought ends, I want you to open. When bad tide starts, I want you to seal off, and when a bad tide ends, I want you to open. Okay? And then same for this one here. When a drought starts, I also want you to... I just don't suppose it matters. Droughts do not matter for you. Actually, droughts do not matter. But when a bad tide starts, I want you to open, and when a bad tide ends, I want you to seal. So I don't think it matters when a drought starts or ends or whatever. I don't think that's any different. Well, when a drought ends, we want it to seal, don't we? Let's do that. Let's do that. So when a drought starts, it just seals off. When a drought starts, both of these close. When it ends, I want it to be closed as well, because we want this one. We want the water to flow that way, don't we? So yeah. Really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter which way around we do things here. Really doesn't matter. So open, closed, open. So closed, open, closed, open, and this should probably be open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. Yeah, that way around. So it's the opposite way around. Droughts I don't think matter for this one here, but we'll do that anyway. That's fine. Also, these bridges, these tunnels. Look at this tunnel. This tunnel. Look, it's awesome. It's awesome. I think it looks really nice. I like this tunnel here. It's a little weird in the end. I don't know why it's extended a little bit further than that, but I think I guess that's just how they've done it. Like this end, obviously you put on the floor, and then that end comes out, and they can walk across it. They can walk along this. It does connect. It does seem to work well. So yeah, at least I think it does. Hold on. Let's see whether any of our builders are actually doing anything. Go faster. What are you doing? Yep, yeah, you can walk through the tunnel. See, I like it. I like this tunnel. I think the tunnel's pretty good. Yeah. We could put bridges in there as well. We could do the same as this here, bridge. We could put a metal bridge on it. We could do anything on it, but I wanted to try the tunnel over there. That's it. I like it a lot. I think it's very good. I do think I prefer this because you can see the beavers crossing, so it's a bit more visually pleasing. So we will see. We'll see. This is all done down here. So and you're still coming up here and doing this stuff here. Beaver is contaminated. Yeah, that's going to be fine. That's how you're still the same. Yeah, it takes ages to repair because I don't have any medical things. I should get a medical hut. Let's get a herbalist. Requires dandelions and oh, we don't have any. Don't have any dandelions. And interestingly, dandelions aren't something that you ever see naturally spawned on a map. It's weird because I'm sure they used to be. Berries, mind you, not on this map because I made this map and I didn't put any in. But I don't think I've seen dandelions on a map as standard. I don't know if they still grow. They still spread like trees used to. I know, and I think everything in here does spread. So I think dandelions will spread on their own as well. But I'm not sure about that. So yeah, we will see. We're full on wood, aren't we? Here, we're full on wood because you guys are. Oh, you're nearly done, aren't you? You've got to be nearly done. Yeah, you're nearly done. Awesome. So there's only a little bit left, and that's all this area clear for us. So then we can start doing the things here for. You've been put here so that you could clear this road up so we can seal off along here at some point. You can't reach any further than you currently are, so we probably need to do something about that. And this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the problem is this isn't going to work. This I don't think is going to work. This is going to back up and flood us because it's not enough. It actually needs to be like 2 or 3 deep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out across with dams because I want the water to be as high as possible. So dams will let it fill up to about halfway. So we'll just extend this all the way along with dams to like the end here. And then it'll be the water will back up that. Although we might come in here on this sort of contour and make this. I don't know what we'll do in the future. Right now we'll do dams, then we'll figure it out later. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, this is still sat here because it's connected to these guys, but that's it. You're still connected to this one over here, although the water has dropped there by the looks of it. Yeah, the water level doesn't raise up again. That's the problem. The water level isn't actually getting up to the height to trigger this, to let this open. Simply because it's just going here. We're just getting rid of the water over here. So we need to do that. Where are you going? You're going to go and chop down the tree, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. I'll let you carry on until you run out of stuff. And then we'll do the damn things here and everything will be fine. Beaver is contaminated. Okay. Wanderer died of old age. So the other contaminated beaver died of old age. So, okay. Okay. So this is our next big thing to do here. This should be fine. We'll do this here. Should be fine. It should let water come through here. If it starts flooding again, then we'll have to redo something again with it, but I don't know what. Just have to figure out. Also, I'm going to remove that and I'm going to put it back in again. I'm going to face it that way. I don't think it matters. I think they can build these Beaver 3s from any side. I kind of feel like the pivot point is where they would come to. So if they have it over here, they might not be able to build it because of that. Although it did say they could build it, so it doesn't matter. But that's just peace of mind for me. So yeah. Okay. So what else do we want to do? What else do we do? We've turned this into extract. We've got some extract going on here, which is nice. Which is awesome. We've got explosives are dropping a little bit, so we probably need to start up again. But we've got no bad water. We've got a little bit of bad water. Let's turn you on for a moment. Use up all the bad water we have left. You can make one explosive. One explosive. Okay. Cool. And then I want to look at where we want to have like our first looking river area. I mentioned last episode about having like a suburbia area where everyone has like there's a single house and there's a garden and bits and pieces around it. I feel that would work very well with this water tower. Because we could put the water tower in, like over here somewhere. In fact, the water tower could very much sit over here and be quite happy, making the entire land green. We put the water tower in, and then the entire area will be green all the time, providing the water tower keeps getting water. and we can just put all our houses and stuff around here. I'm just not entirely convinced. I wanted to have this area be mostly like fields and things, but I'm kind of looking at it and I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe we'd have, let me put free camera on again because I need to zoom out further than it will let me. There you go, boom. Maybe if we put the water tower in like here, like that, that would keep that entire area here green. We could put in a decent sized sort of suburbia with wonderful houses and things and that, and maybe even some people could, there'd be like a park somewhere, and we could put in like entertainment in places and things and stuff like that. I do have a mod installed that increases the amount of visitors to a place. I noticed it. I forgot I installed it, to be honest with you. But I noticed this, the campfire. I don't know whether it's going to show it. But it won't do now because it's morning. But sometimes beavers can come in and they can sit on top of each other. And it looks a little weird, like you get to, but instead of this just having 5 visitors, it can have like 10 in one go. So, yeah. But if we put the irrigation tower here, we can then use this land to build suburbia, because it's going to be quite large. Like each house is going to have its own garden at the front with a fence going around it, and like a tree, 1 or 2 trees every couple of houses. We'll do a couple of houses, you know. It will possibly be kind of grid, no, maybe not, it won't be gridded. We'll try and not do gridded, but it will be, the houses will all be lined up the same direction, basically. That's how just things are going to work here. So we'll have, because that's just how the game works, it's on a grid. So we'll do that there, like that, and then we'll have, like, around the center area there, we could put some campfires in, we could put in the carousel, we've got a Ferris wheel, which requires a bit of power, so we'll have to get that there. Does this require power? I didn't look at that. It does, require 300 horsepower. Harnessed power, sorry. Still reckon that should be BP. Should be Beaver power. So we need to figure that out. But I kind of feel like we have power. We have long range power lines. Power shaft like this. So we could put those in. Although we can't put them underground because you can't build on top of them. That's it, you can't build on top of them. So if you put them underground, you can't then build anything on top of them. But we could put them 2 blocks down underground, and then use our fancy floating platform things, these things, to just, yeah, fill up the area. But I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I want to maybe just go 1 deep. And fit it with flywheels. fit it with mini flywheels. They're not the most efficient. The mini flywheels are definitely not the most efficient things, but they are only one. They are one size, and not only are they one size, you can also, I believe, yeah, you can build platforms over the top of them, like that. So that could be a pathway that comes down, and it's the flywheels. The flywheels are all just, yeah. So and that's power storage and transmission. It's expensive to do because they cost a lot more to do, but that's fine. And then every now and then we can put like windmills in places. I mean, maybe not in suburbia. We could put the odd windmill in suburbia as well. Somebody could have a windmill in their front garden, and it could be connected to the power grid. That's not a problem. You know, you can have the odd windmill in the front garden. And then over here we can do like fields and stuff, different farms and things, and have like a little farming community in the centre with fields all around it, massive amounts of fields. I like that idea of having that there and having like hedgerows. I think that would work. And then we'll do suburbia over here, and this is going to be the pretty part. And over here we're going to obviously have, this is where we're going to pump our water. We need to do that. I don't think, no, we don't. Oh, send that back on again. We don't have a place doing trees. I forgot about that. So let's turn you back on. Then we get some logs. You should be importing planks, but we might not have any planks. No, don't think we have any planks because we're building all of this here. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So I think the plan is slightly swapped over because the reason behind that is that I figured that if we put a house in, so like I've got a house there, And we have a garden with it, so we're going to have a fence going around it. I'm just going to use a platform for fences for the minute. So we do even just something like that. So say that was his fence. He had a little garden in the front. So we could put like a tree in back here or here. Put something in the front here. Put in some. You could have a wing gauge, or could have a statue. Some people could have statues and things. Not every beaver's going to have every bonus. But I think what I'm going to do for the countering that is where we have the agora or the Ferris wheels and stuff, where we have the entertainment. That's where I'll make sure the agora at least has every bonus to it. So when they go to the agora to get their social life agora, then they will get the bonuses from the other things as well. So we'll keep it on there. But it's not about getting the highest amount. It's just about getting pretty. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay. So that's there. So that would be like one house. It might be a bit bigger. We might do it a bit bigger. The house will be the double lodge as well. I want to put double lodges in. So half it will, and we'll bury it down underground. That's it. We'll put a roof on top of it. So yeah, I think burying it down underground, it just gives us a little bit more beavers to play with for things. So we can have suburbia going on here with stuff going there. We could still have little bits and pieces. We'd still have a would we? Maybe not. Maybe suburbia is the place where the beavers all grow, and then they move. Like we'll have like an import rule saying, hey, make sure the farming area always has this many beavers in it, and make sure the badwater area always has this many beavers in it. And then down here we might have some industry going on around the this here. So the industry district always has this amount of beavers in it. That sort of thing. And then suburbia is just where beavers grow. So maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have the smaller lodges, but just have many of them. So I don't know. I think that might work. And then in the industrial areas and stuff, that's where we do the double lodges, so that we can have more farmland and less houses. So okay. So come along and build things. This is taking forever because we have no planks. Because we're just using them all. We use them all up here. I need more planks. I need more plank storage as well. I also need more beavers. I very much need more beavers. That's the thing. We are definitely low on beavers. So, just spoke about doing the double housing. How about we upgrade some of these housings here to double housing? We can always fill the land in again later when we need to, if we need to. So let's get rid of these 4 houses here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're all being evicted. I'm very sorry. In fact, what we can do is we can put them back here. 1, yes, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of the medical bed here. Put a staircase in. No, we'll put a ladder in. No, we'll put a staircase in. And I'll make this the highest priority. That, and then I'll make these a higher priority. And then we'll run a road along the top. So, and there we go. We can increase our beaver population there. And if I want to do the ones around here, I will actually blow them into the floor and drop them down there. I also might upgrade our pile to be an underground pile when we get enough resources for it. Where are we? Here. Yeah, underground pile for planks, because we need planks. We need planks. We need planks. Right. This one is done. This one is done. Excellent. This can go away. This one can go away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go with at least another 6 dams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. That's 12. Let's actually have a look. Let's do the calculations, shall we? So bring up the development console. Let's click on this here. These are strength 8. Okay, and their strength is dropping because a drought is on its way. Which means technically I do want to have a gauge in here and have this seal off when the water level drops too low, because it's quite possible the water level could drop too low before a drought starts because these ramp down. So we've got 5. Calculator. Oh, sorry, bashed the mic there. 8 times 5. That's 40 meters cubed a second. That is. So that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 6 times 3. That's 24. That's not enough. Doesn't make any sense. I don't think this is going to work. If those calculations are what I think they are, I don't think this is going to work. Oh, didn't tick the box, did I? No, I did not. Yeah, I don't think this calculation is going to work, because if that's 8 times 5, 40 meters a second of water, meters cubed a second of water. And these have 3 slots, which I believe lets 1 meter of water through. So that's 3 times 6, which is 6, well, it's only 18. So there's not going to be enough gap here to let the water through. So this is still going to flood. Is that right? Are my calculations correct? Are my calculations flawed? I don't know. It might be that they can actually let more space, more through in a gap, because when it's 1 height and lets a certain amount through, but when it's 1, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to do trial and error. We're going to do trial and error this time, because I'm not sure about what I mean by that is that these here are 1 deep, so they will let 1 meter a second through. I believe it's 1 meter. I might be wrong on that. My base one might be wrong on that. 1 meter a second through there. But when you get down lower, I think because the block is 100% full, it lets more than 1 meter through, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong. I don't remember. I don't know. Volume and speed is weird, because it's not weird, it's just it's something that I don't have the knowledge on. I don't have enough knowledge to know the difference between volume and speed when it comes to this sort of thing here. I don't. So we will educate ourselves. Basically, I'll build this. If it doesn't work, then I'll know that this is not correct, and then I can add 1 at a time till eventually it does work, and then be like, aha, that's the number. So now I know exactly how much 1 tile goes through there. Unless you know in the comments, please do let me know. Please do let me know. Why have I got 3 unwell beavers? How did this happen? Why are my builders? Ah, I know why. I know why. I bet as they were coming up here, because the drought was starting, the good water sources were lowering down, although the bad water source would lower down as well. But I think the bad tide became thicker because it evaporates slower. So yeah. Right. Pop, pop, pop. It didn't push the right button. Pop, pop, pop. There you go. Somebody else, many episodes ago, I don't think I said what button it is to explode explosives. You can set it in the keybinds. You set it in the keybinds. I've got mine set to the at key on my keyboard, the apostrophe. So it just blows it up that way. So yeah. But yeah, you can just set it to whatever you want to do. Also, I haven't mentioned anything about comments from the last episode. I have the window open in front of me, and I just haven't mentioned it. How bad is that? It's okay though, we can do that in a minute. So that goes up by that. That's now incorrect. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is not lined up correctly at all. Bad, fail. Fail, fail, bad, fail. And I bet I can't, yeah, I can't reach that now. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. We'll do this. Blow it all up, that's fine. Because it's over by 1, because this path is technically where the edge is, because I should have moved over 1 more. However, Crispy, you reminded me that during droughts, I was worried that this wasn't filling up, because during the drought the bad tide wasn't filling up, because it looked like it was 100% bad tide. No, during droughts, bad sources, water sources do not work. They do not do a thing, so nope. Well, so yeah. Don W mentioned about deepen the bad tide output. I think you're talking about over here. So yeah, I've changed this up here, so you see we made a bigger pool, so we should be able to have this area pump bad water all the time, which would be quite nice. And also you mentioned about again, Don W mentioned about we should use a trigger in here for this to stop the bad water. I did reply to that comment saying you're right, we should use that because we have a trigger. We should probably use that. I realised this is not built here, so this is going to leak through anyway. However, I mean, it's not difficult to set a trigger up for a floodgate because they all transfer stuff around. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to flush this out of bad water. I want to keep the bad water in here so we can pump it all out. So, so I think we'll just switch it over and just let the little bit of bad water that we saw in here get out into here because it won't be so bad. So, yeah, that's the plan. Okay, we've got loads of logs now. We don't have any planks. Do we want to put a plank manufactory down here? We could do, couldn't we? Let's put a plank manufactory down here with a bit of a... We need some paper coming down here as well. I think, therefore I am. If I was to put in a lumber mill, put in the lumber mill directly opposite that there. We'll put in a windmill. I can't put it right next to it. It won't let me. That's okay though, because we want we want some flywheels. We want some flywheels to give it some power. Let's pause this for a moment. I can't really build any of the bigger ones because a lot of them require metal and stuff. So, large flywheel. Whoa, look at that go! Whoa, beauty. Build one of those. Unfortunately, the power connectors are one high on that, so I couldn't exactly connect it directly to it. Also requires gears and metal and stuff, so we can't do that. There's that. Look at the size of these things. And there's this one, which is an interesting one because it can share power with stuff around it. Like this doesn't have to have. It can share power all around it. It's a junction box. It doesn't just have power in the center. I was messing up before. I think I said before that these require power connections just in the center, which they do. And these like, so this loses 4 harness power an hour, just loses it. This doesn't lose any power, but it's only a junction box, doesn't store any power. So this will let you convert vertical to horizontal to back again. So you put these like underground and you can connect stuff to them, and it's all, you know, if you build your buildings on top of them, and then maybe underneath them you'd put the mega flywheels or something, or like one of these on a side. I don't know what's this, vertical large framed one, so that lets you build on top of it, doesn't it? Whereas this one, actually this one loses, so you could put that, which is halfway underground, which has a giant storage, and then you could connect the edge of that to a load of these, which are underground, and you build all your buildings on top of those, and they transfer power. Now that is kind of redundant because we have the vertical power shaft mod, which lets us build these sort of things here. So we don't have to worry so much about these ones, but they still have their place. It's still useful. So that's what I was trying to get to there. I can't build any of these. They require too much, so we'd have to build some flywheels. They require gears. We don't have gears coming down here, do we? No, we do not. No, we do not. However, this is what I wanted to test. Put 9 of those in there. Put them. And let's put a windmill in. Put them. And you might think, well, these won't build. We haven't got paper for that, or gears. We haven't got gears for these. That's fine. However, I believe what will happen is that because this is set to we want goods if needed, because we now need gears, whoever works on this side of the place should grab some gears. He's going to grab carrots first. Well, I think, I'm not entirely sure, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think he will go and also grab gears and stuff, because it's like, hey, we need gears now. We will supply stuff to things next door, and he will get gears. Which means our distribution, we need a central district. A district that connects to all other districts. And has this setting set to it so it can distribute goods. Now I don't think this is, I don't know if this is working or not. It's a long way for him to come, unfortunately. It's a really long way for him to walk. Grab more wood. Okay, so we I don't know why we're grabbing wood. Why are we importing wood? We don't want to import wood. Stop that. Stop the import of wood. Don't need it. No. No import of wood. We have wood cutters. We don't need the import to import wood. You'll probably import planks. We'll see. I'll see if that works or not. I think that's how it works. I believe that's how it works. We will figure it out. But anyway, we'll leave this one here. We shall come back next time and we shall carry on from there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.